round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let 'em know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Eddie, I think you have to pray.
It's my turn to pray.
Yeah.
All right. So, in the name of the Father and the Son and the enchanted
Oh no.
celestial being. Dear.
Get on with it.
I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to pray to.
Through it.
Peter, Archangel Peter. Dear Archangel Peter, how you doing? You're the gatekeeper of heaven. How you doing? I hope things are going well. I hope you're denying people as much as you're letting them in. I hope purgatory's doing fine. And this is more of a check-in than a request. So just let me know how you're doing and give me a call back. In the name of the Father and the Son.
You just aggravated the guy. All right, so this is the Roundtable of Gentlemen. Jackie is not here. I guess, Laker, are you officially replacing her? In which case, you have to mention your squirty bird, and you have to talk about, I don't even know what. Chris Laker, how are you?
I'm well. Yeah, I'm new Jackie.
All right.
I've kicked her out.
Okay.
Nice. And now let me ask you something. As the new Jackie, how do you feel about the Chinese?
All right, we'll move on. Thank you, Eddie. Very
Well,
good.
we've got a story coming on later where, he can give his opinion.
Chinese are great people, great culture. They respect their elders.
They've
and
been
I like
around
them.
for a while.
Bit of an overpopulation problem.
Sneaky bunch.
Yeah, they are sneaky. Well, that's more of the Japanese. They
Ninjas.
All right, Japanese
more than
are
ninjas.
also-
I mean, the
Bit of
whole
a ninja
fucking
situation.
Hawaii. They tried to take out Hawaii, the most beautiful place in the world. What's wrong with you? And it's like, it's full of Polynesians. They're really American.
They're organized and they're sneaky, man. Chinese are more like barefoot in the train type people.
Yeah. They're just like take you out by numbers.
Okay, different opinions here than I should.
Ahmed!
All right, thank you, Eddie, for being yourself.
Holdenators, ho! Apologies.
Did you not bring the PlayStation?
I fucked it up again.
Dude, you
man.
can't do double next week.
I'm
The one
doing
thing
dubbies,
you
can't do
dude.
double
I'm
next
definitely doing dubbies.
More people like
And I
bring in
got a
stuff when you say you're
bunch
going to
of
do
people.
doubles.
I got a bunch of people who
Dude,
wanted
this is
me
garbage.
to
We
say
didn't
their
record last week.
stoof on this show.
No, pick your three favorite.
They love it.
Pick your what? You can't say yes to everybody. That's your
Approximately
biggest problem in
360
life.
fans cannot be incorrect.
All right, so Holden, you have nothing to add to the show today.
Well, I got some to-dos going on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
One to do.
One to do.
Just one.
Lexi's out of town, and I've been playing Witcher 3. Probably logged about 20 hours on that.
What's the difference of when Lexi is in town?
She tells me to go to bed at an earlier time than I get to bed.
I don't know why she's with you.
I'm having such a hard time getting in that bed before 3 a.m. I'll tell you that much. And I'm just playing games and
I don't
living
like
life.
you.
All right. Good job, Eddie. That is correct. Kevin, you're here.
I'm here, man. What's up? My name is Kevin, and I'm here. That's about it.
All right. Very nice, Kev. I'm Ben, and then we got Julie Rosen with us as well.
Hey, Ed Larson's other half, solid 9.5 coming in.
Oh, my God.
9.8, baby.
Is that what you
You
said?
gave her a 9.8 out of 10?
Wait, no, didn't you give her a bad score?
Give her a 9.8. Everyone flipped out.
I thought you gave her like an 8.6.
It was a 9.8.
Hold on one second. So you are overweight. You have preset on. You have adult preset on diabetes. There's no
There's
doubt.
a timer over his head. Yes,
I'm gonna
sort
get
of
the
a
diabetes.
situation.
Yeah, you're going
I
to
talked
lose.
about it yesterday.
You'll lose all of your toes at some point.
Nah.
I have 4 toes. Actually, do you want to start a poll? I'm going 4 toes.
How many toes Eddie will lose? You're going 4 toes. I'm gonna go.
My father just lost a foot.
Wow. Well, I'm going 6 toes.
6 toes?
Yeah,
You got worse?
Yeah, for sure. You're much more unhealthy than your
So
father.
does that mean a foot and a toe? Is what you're saying?
That is 1 foot and 1 toe.
Okay, I'll take an over under on that.
met my father.
Nor have you, but I really like him.
I set you up.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was a setup. That was a good one. That's a zing and a pop. We're roasted. It's a roasting type show.
It's a bit roasty. We get a little roasty.
But we get along, and at heart, we love each other.
Oh,
This
we
is a good
always
roast.
hug at the end. After we turn off the recording, we have a big fun group hug for about 15 minutes.
Weird.
Very
Julie,
upsetting.
you're a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And Laker, of course. Yeah, we already got to you. Okay, Marcus, you're here. Now, we should do a news story, I suppose. Laker, do you know your dad?
Yeah, I know him.
You like him?
Yeah, he's he fucking got colon cancer, so you gotta be really nice.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be like, fuck you. It's like, he's gonna be fine now. They took out the colon.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
What'd
but
they
he never
do?
really
What'd they
liked
do
to ask
with it?
stuff anyway, so he's fine.
Oh, yeah. Well, he just had a
I
small
think I'd get
hiccup.
along with him.
A small hiccup on the Dookie Trail there.
Yeah.
That's too bad. All right, Marcus. I guess we could do a news story, unless you want to talk about your father or Kevin or anyone who can really talk about their parents at this point in
My
the show.
dad was a drunk, but now he's fine.
That's true.
We know. We went through it.
We all went through it. All right. Turns
We're
out-
starting off this week with goat news.
All right.
Hey,
The
get
lift-
off that roof, little goat.
Yeah, the Lithuanian village of Ramjagala held its annual beauty pageant on Sunday. The top prize going to a 16-month-old female goat called Demet, or Lil Spot.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, around 500 people braved the summer heat to attend the parade in honor of the goat, a traditional symbol of the northern village. The pageant also included a marching band, dancers in fancy costumes, and a king and queen presiding over ceremonies.
Eddie, a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it? What do you give this goat?
I'm just
Do you
laughing
not-
at I'm looking at over Marcus's shoulder, and the only picture on the computer right now is a child holding a bazooka.
Well,
That's interesting.
that's an unrelated story.
We're not talking about
Yeah, why are we talking
Yeah,
about
that actually does seem like a better story.
It sounds like a thing we should be discussing right now.
Totally unrelated story.
Are we going to get to the baby holding the bazooka?
We're doing goat news. This is the problem with the media today. They want to shovel aside the important stuff for goat news.
Oh, well, you love goat parades, Holden.
I am a huge fan of
You
goat
wrote a
parade.
song about it.
And I pretended to be the king. They did not fall for it.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I have tried to judge goats at goat festivities before, and they don't like it.
If you're not an official judge.
Yes, if you're not an official
How
judge.
did you try to judge?
I just wore a shirt that said Juge. I spelled it wrong.
With like JEW?
Yes. I was like, hey, there's so many goats, you know?
I think it is weird that we're sexualizing goats.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Were they
strange
in
to me.
bikinis?
Even I don't know.
Yeah,
I
what
can't
are they?
find goats hot just because, like, my mom was a goat, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Same
hear
here. But like the idea of rating a pretty goat versus a non-pretty goat,
Yeah.
they're goats.
And a 16-month-old goat at that. That's a young goat.
That's a young ass
goat.
goat.
What were
man.
the rounds of the pageant? Like, what was the...
Well, it was the first time that Demeti's owner, 74-year-old retired veterinarian Ferdinandus Petkavicius.
Strange name, but also accurate for a veterinarian.
Absolutely. It was the first time he'd won the competition after 6 years of trying.
Wow.
What do you think the sexiest animal is?
Pig.
What?
Yeah.
Snake.
Snake.
Yeah.
Actually,
it looks like a
glittery
I was going to go
and sassy?
panther.
Panther.
Yeah.
Panther's sexy.
Panthers more, they just sound sexy, man. You say
Yeah.
panther, you get hard.
Kevin,
Quick.
Moves.
sexiest bird.
Sexiest bird? Ooh, peregrine
Ostrich?
falcon, man.
Really?
But how do you decide when an animal is sexy? I mean, obviously we don't want to.
And what part of it would you most like to fuck?
No, but no one has sex with animals
What
like that.
What animal are you horniest for?
I don't know. I mean, but there has
You
to.
gotta go pig.
If a man held if a little child held a bazooka to your head and said you have to fuck an animal and any animal will do, which one are you gonna go for? Which
Oh
one gets your
man, I
vote?
can't answer that. Laker.
Well, this goat sounds pretty good.
Yeah, goat's definitely doing work right now.
A prize.
That's true. That's true.
But pig, it's got the skin.
No, pig.
It's got like human skin.
Smells like shit.
It's got human skin, but the closest vagina to a human vagina is a sheep's vagina.
That's why the
Woolly
Croatians
bully.
are always fucking the sheep.
And I do want to point out that Marcus did not Google that. That was just information off the top of his head. He just absolutely knew that bizarre answer to a question that really no one asked.
I read a lot.
I guess so.
Also, you got to be prepared for situations like that.
You never know when you want to ruin a first date.
But that's the thing. We're not talking about who's got the most human-like pussy. We're saying sexiest animal.
Yeah, if you're gonna fuck an animal, why go for a human-like pussy?
Yeah.
Go for the most animal pussy you can get.
That does
Take a walk on the wild side.
Fucking dolphins, man.
Yeah.
Orangutan be nice.
Right.
Yeah,
Nah,
but then
I
you're
can't
going
go
more
down
for
those
like a
roads.
human-like animal.
Yeah,
I
don't-
say bird because they have cloacas. You can't get any further away from a vagina.
I do want
What's
to
a
point out.
cloaca again?
They piss and shit out of the same hole.
You want that?
I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying if you
yeah.
want, I'm taking the Chris's line of reasoning that if you want something distinctly inhuman, a cloaca is the way to go.
You
And I do
can't
wanna
see
point
the
out-
look in his
How about a
eye.
rock?
Julie did choose snake, which is just nature's dildo, which is very interesting that you chose a snake to have sex with. Very
No,
good.
wait a second. I'm not saying that I want to have sex with a snake. I'm just saying that when I look at a snake, it's like sexy. It's like slithering.
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
like,
sure.
moves
You know,
like
with its
seductive.
moves, it's like it's
Nothing
interesting.
like me.
Not at all. She described Axl Rose from 1993.
If she had chosen a bear, we would have known that true love is real.
Right. She wants the opposite of you. Although you guys always both kind of look wet but aren't. Isn't that interesting?
I look. Is you saying I
No,
look?
snakes
me
and
and
Eddie.
snakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying the two of us.
No, you're dating Eddie. I'm not even going to go to the fact how dry you were. I'm not doing
You
that
haven't
joke.
picked an animal, Ben.
I'm not going to pick one.
Why not?
I don't want to.
You have to.
No, because then it is, you can
Gun to
isolate
your
the
head.
bullet.
You're gonna take the bullet?
There's not a
Hey,
gun to-
you'll
I will
get-
take the bullet.
Really?
Don't you have to take the mascot of your workplace, the bald eagle?
That's true. I
That's-
will take the bald eagle.
See,
Thank you,
You're an
Chris.
American
Go.
patriot.
Cloaca. You're going for the cloaca.
I'm going for patriotism.
Well, back to the goat parade. Pet Kevicius, the guy who won with his goat, he said the only thing we didn't do to prepare the goat for the pageant is we didn't polish its nails because we thought of it too late.
Oh,
They get
interesting.
dirty so easily too. I didn't know they had nails. I thought it was hooves.
What other like grooming things are there of a goat?
They put flowers on it.
And the hair, I think you have to comb the hair and things like that. Brush the teeth.
Absolutely, yeah. 6 goats decorated with flowers were paraded on a red carpet before a jury comprising the local members of parliament, the head of the local school, and a cucumber farmer.
You think they bleach out its ass?
Well, that's what, honestly, I swear, I was watching Westminster on YouTube. I was Googling it and watching some competition.
fun.
And it is fun.
You'd
There-
fuck a
it-
dog.
I would not have sex with a
You
dog.
would slept with
cuddle
so
a
many
dog.
dogs.
Dirty
Don't
slamming those
Oh,
dogs.
leave the
Yeah, you've
dogs
done
alone.
everything else to him.
Oh, my goodness. I feed them and take care of them.
You had a dog, but you wouldn't fuck it.
Did you
Leave
do
it
the old
alone.
peanut butter trick with the dog?
Oh, take it easy. What is wrong with you, perverts? But the people who check out these dogs, it is kind of weird, the judge's mentality of animal competitions,
Yeah.
beauty competitions.
Yeah, no, they have to be thinking about the butthole because
They
it's
have to.
It's fully on display.
They spent a lot of time looking at it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
yeah,
what's going on
well,
with
I
that.
mean, it's a sign of health of the animal.
Oh, is
Throw
that
some
it?
bleach through it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you.
But you can't get it too far in because then it gets in its bowels.
Good point, Eddie.
Thank
Point
you.
to you.
Thank you. I will take it.
I cannot
I'm
wait.
winning 1-0.
Yeah, you are, because that's the only point that's going to be given. Because I'm not fucking Chris Hardwick. This is a funny show.
You look like him, though.
No, I don't. Not at all. His bank account is much larger than mine.
Well, as far as that red carpet,
Not his head.
No, not his head.
He's such a fucking nerd.
I know. I actually have to like Chris Hardwick simply because he was in House of a Thousand Corpses, which is
Yeah.
my favorite Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah,
So
and he's buddies with Rob Zombie. He has him on his show all the time.
well, then I must like him.
Yeah. I like, whatchamacallit? Singled Out was fun too.
Oh yeah, Singled Out was good.
It's fun. Yeah, Jenny McCarthy. I like
Man, I would definitely watch that show just for her tits.
that. As would we all.
Yeah.
Interesting hot take.
I mean, do you remember just sitting around watching MTV waiting for tits so you could jerk off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the
Spanish
other thing
channel,
about
too.
Singled Out is that you wouldn't just get Jenny McCarthy's tits, you'd also get the tits of the contestants.
Of the contestants.
right.
Yeah, but you were always guaranteed Jenny McCarthy's tits.
Yes, yeah.
It's crazy that no matter how old you get, no matter how many you see, it's still like, oh shit. Every time. And literally, like, I looked out my window the other day and there was a girl sitting on a stoop that I hadn't seen before. I said, oh shit, a bitch. I said that out loud. And it's like, why? Why does that happen? But you can't escape
Yes,
it.
and I am very happy with this brawless, the brawless trend of this summer in Williamsburg.
There's a bit of a brawless trend.
No bras allowed. It's anti-feminism to have a bra, so I'm very encouraged by the
Anti-feminist.
I guess it's some feminist thing. That's what they say. And
Julie?
You mean it's
I mean, I
pro-feminist?
think it's just like more comfortable.
Yeah.
more comfortable for everyone.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Well, I'm uncomfortable because I'm trying to hide my big boner running down the street.
Well, back to the red carpet of our goat parade. Apparently, several contestants stubbornly refused to walk and were instead carried by their owners.
Whoa, they lost, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. No, you think a little Spot was carried down the row by Mr. Petkavicius? Absolutely
Could
not.
be.
And speaking of the winner, cakes, jars of honey, books, and coupons for a haircut were awarded to the winner's owners.
Not one of those things are for a goat. The goat won the contest.
That's not true. Goats eat books.
They eat cans.
They love
Cans.
books.
That is a classic traditional goat situation. They love cans.
Cakes. A goat will eat a cake.
They will eat grass. They will eat trash.
Yeah, well, there's a jar of honey. You can pour the honey on trash, and he'd be perfectly okay with it. In fact, he'd like it more.
I don't know.
That
Chris?
goat's a stew now. You know, he got fucked by the mayor, and now it's food.
You think so?
Yeah. What do you think they have the goats for? They don't make them friends. They're gonna eat them.
I don't know. You don't murder a beauty contestant after it gets crowned. I think this goat is it's royalty.
John Bonet.
I mean, look at this.
That's a good point. Bring up John Bonet. That's a good point, Holden. Can't argue that. You actually get a point. You and end of your
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Well, take a look at this little goat.
It's an award-winning goat.
No, that is a sexy ass.
It's a male goat.
I mean, I was expecting more flowers, more like embellishments or something. Like, what's
Less
special?
horns.
Oh.
What
No,
country?
not when you got that body.
Yeah. I mean, well, this is Lithuania. They're not the richest of countries.
No.
I mean, the first prize was a coupon for a haircut.
They're lucky to have goats.
I'm gonna say, yeah, free haircut. A coupon for a haircut.
A coupon for a free haircut. Well,
it was for a free haircut.
Well, actually, no. It just says coupons for a haircut.
5% off.
So it could just be a discount on a haircut.
Yeah.
yeah.
2
Man.
shillings off.
That is tough. That's a tough life they have there. But they got all those textiles. And
That's
they'll
correct.
sell those, and
In Latvia?
Lithuania will be fine.
Lithuania
Or
is doing
Lithuania?
great.
Lithuania is a textile country?
It was when I was a child in my textbook. I remember. I think.
That's
I
all
hope.
you remember from...
No, I remember all kinds of other stuff. About Lithuania, that is the only thing I remember.
Number
Yes,
one memory
textiles.
of your childhood textbooks, Eddie.
Number one memory of my childhood textbooks, probably we won the Civil War.
Well, it's a war against ourselves. So.
Very good. Yes. Marcus's textbooks called it the, what was it, the War of Northern Aggression.
No, it was not. We studied Texas history.
Oh, I see.
We were required by law to study Texas
We were
history.
required by law to start Florida history.
Oh, my God.
It came with a gun, and it came with
A lot of Tom Petty.
Yeah, a lot of Tom Petty.
Jimmy Buffett, and it came with a bottle of beer.
Yeah.
And
a picture of George Zimmerman, and they're just like, you don't know why you hate him yet, but you will.
Well, in Florida love him, though.
Oh, I know. He's
Really?
a terrible person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some people like George Zimmerman. I mean, they're just awful human beings. He's such a he's a pud.
He is a pud. Well, let's
Yeah.
go from Florida. Let's go from Lithuania. Let's go over to England.
England.
This is a curious tale.
Rains all the time there.
I've heard that.
Mistaken identity and a covert social experiment are among reasons suggested for the sudden appearance of tourists in an Oxfordshire village. Coachloads of sightseers in the village of Kidlington have been seen posing for photos in front of gardens and against parked cars, but the locals have no idea why.
This is extremely creepy. It is an invasion of tourists without any motivation for them being there.
And they're
Nothing
all
changed, right?
And they're all Chinese.
And they're all. What is happening?
Ooh, it must have been like in some show. They're like, oh, in Oxfordshire, they probably picked a town in England out of a hat,
Maybe.
put it on a show. They put it on,
Yeah.
you know.
You think a Chinese news media ran show had a detective program, perhaps, or something like that?
Something, yeah.
From the UK?
And their famous person was from there or something.
Okay.
And apparently they're making themselves at home. One said that tourists have repeatedly knocked on his door asking to use their bathroom.
Wow, that's a disservice.
But he was doing it with hand signals because none of them speak English. Otherwise, they'd be able to ask them what the fuck they were doing there.
I wish this was a visual medium so Holden could show us what the hand signls look
Yeah,
like.
I know. I was about to say. I wonder what those. Yeah, probably
Don't
just
they
like
know-
They were asking for a Coke?
yeah.
Because they wanted to use the bathroom.
Yeah, that'll
to play a joke
that'll-
in there. People,
So it sounds like a Chinese
Chinese
improv
replace
everywhere kind of thing.
Yeah.
Be Chinese, be play joke.
Oh, I see.
They go
pee-pee
pee-pee in the Coke.
In the Coke.
I never heard that
I
before.
never heard
What?
You know?
Kevin and I have fathers that really loved us.
Me Chinese, me play joke, me go pee-pee in your Coke.
No, never heard that.
One of the most amateur.
Julie?
No. Yeah, I've
Have you
heard it.
never heard this, Kevin?
I haven't heard it, man. I've heard a lot of things.
It's like around the corner fudge is made. It's like the first joke they're taught
I
in
have
schools.
never heard that before in my life.
You've never. No.
Absolutely not.
Milk lemonade or pee in the Coke?
Neither.
Chinese, me play joke, me go pee-pee in your Coke.
In your eyes.
Extremely racist.
In your eyes. Da-na-na-na. Yeah.
I've never understood it. Like, I've never understood it.
What do you mean? There's nothing to understand. He's a Chinese person. He pissed in your drink.
Why is he trying to
He's a
piss in
little
my
trickster
Coke?
guy.
Yeah, the
Why
Coke.
is
a
he
trickster.
pissing in the Coke?
It's a little joke.
I'll get funny. It's
Not
not
good.
a
It's not a good joke,
And
man.
that's like the level of joking that Chinese people do?
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Do they have?
Chinese people didn't do that.
I don't think they have stand-up.
It wasn't the Chinese that wrote that.
But the
Right.
joke happens after because essentially the idea is that the person just took a sip of it right before they say it. So
You give
that's
somebody a
what's
sip
funny
of
about
Coke,
it.
and then you say, you're basically saying that you claim to be Chinese, although usually this is not sung by a Chinese person, and claim to have pee-peed in the Coke, but you didn't.
Well, now I kind of get it, and I do see the humor behind it.
Yeah.
But it's wrong though, man. Chinese aren't sneaky. It's the Japanese.
Japanese.
We
they're
went
the
over
ninjas.
this.
Yeah, we've already talked about this.
Hey,
Well, you
fucking-
ask a Japanese person, they're going to say the opposite. They don't like the Chinese.
It's Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one solely, again, because of House of a Thousand Corpses.
It's Chinese.
Actually,
Japanese,
that was Devil's
dirty
Reject.
knees,
That
look
was
at
Devil's
these.
Reject.
Yeah.
What do you think the Asian listenership of this podcast
Very
is?
high. Very high.
Well, in the UK,
In that there's one Asian guy who was extremely stoned.
yeah, in the UK they have a variation which is me don't know, me can't tell, me ring bell and run like hell. That's Ding Dong Ditch.
Oh.
And another variation was me Chinese, me no dumb, me put cork in doggy's bum.
Well, how does that make for a smart person?
It's better to cook them.
Because the dogs.
And that's actually not racist. That is okay. I don't
True,
mind
they have
it.
a festival.
And I don't mind it.
They do it.
I'm so pro them eating dogs. If that makes their culture
You know
fulfilled,
what?
then I'm fine with it.
I really had a hard time dealing with it, but it doesn't matter that
We
they
eat
dogs.
India's
Nothing wrong
God.
with it, Yeah.
Yeah, it does not
6
matter.
billion served
And
at
other
McDonald's.
people are coming in trying to shut it down. Other people outside of the country.
Don't they take people's dogs?
No.
No, we're so sure.
Don't be crazy. They take their daughters.
No, that's Christmas. Christmas, their Santa Claus, Santo Clauso, goes around and he steals the dogs from all the houses, but he gives them back.
Yeah.
They're
bones anyway.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
bones.
Yeah.
He returns the bones to the Chinese stocking, which is just corn leaves.
Yeah.
Good job, Holden.
And there's another variation from a joke in which a Chinese man on a camel arrives at his destination faster than anyone else. He says, me Chinese, me no dumb, me put cork in camel's bum, he go poot, me go zoom, that how me get here so soon.
That is actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
I was talking to an Egyptian Uber driver the other day, and he said that he doesn't like riding camels. He likes riding horses.
And so, did you pose that question to him? Because
How do you like riding fucking camels, E.G.?
I feel like
Is that how you said it?
Egypt and all the camels.
yeah. So,
He
did you?
told me he rode camels.
Oh, I see.
And then I asked him, is it better than a horse? And he said, oh, no. Very bumpy, as he said.
Bit of a bumper.
All
Yeah.
right. I can see that. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Makes complete sense. They're stupid.
Yeah.
And their humps are not full of water.
What are they filled with?
Other things.
Oh, like meat.
Probably
and
like
shit?
what my cysts are full of, like dead skin cells.
Could be.
Yeah.
Well, resident Nick Allington, back to this mystery over in this English town about all the Chinese tourists coming and visiting them in droves. He said that the tourists asked one family in town if they could cut the grass in their garden, unprompted. And no one knows why.
That is so strange.
Yeah, the tourists who have been showing up for 3 weeks now were first identified in Binmead Road and the Moors. They are a short walk from thatched cottages and an old church, but prefer taking photos of themselves outside modern houses. So they're not going there for like the quaint old tourist destinations usually people go to for English vacations. It's just people's houses.
That is very bizarre. I mean, if you're this town, are you happy or displeased? I mean, are they making money off of these people anyway?
Maybe it's a scavenger hunt.
Could be. Maybe they're playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all the
we didn't
rage
Think
these
about
days.
Pokemon Go.
Oh my God.
Pokemon
Julie,
Go.
Pokemon Go, your
You
thoughts.
sounded
I-
like such a dad. Just then.
Pokemon Go.
I was just introduced right before this to it, and it kind of blew my mind.
I
It's
caught
really
a little.
it's cool.
I caught a little creature in their little back patio.
I don't
area.
like
in our back patio.
You're
This
playing it,
little
Holden?
creature.
I just showed it, so I'm not really playing
no,
it.
no, it wasn't.
Oh,
like
you're going to play it.
I might be playing it.
Oh, you're disgusting.
might be playing it, Ben.
Oh, you don't even get me aroused
be
right now.
catching
Don't
them.
try to change the subject.
I'm not changing it anywhere. I want to talk about playing Pokemon Go for the rest of this episode.
Well, then do it.
Actually, I've got a Pokemon Go story.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah, a Pokemon Go player had made a grisly discovery while visiting a local river in search of digital critters.
Yes.
Wyoming resident Shayla Wiggins, 19, spotted a body floating in the Big Wind River while searching for aquatic Pokemon under a bridge yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it a Pokemon that she found?
It was a dead body.
It was a man. I see.
She said, I was walking towards the bridge along the shore
Can't
when I
pokey that bod and your finger go right through it.
That's a good point, Ed. Holden, you get a point.
Did she? Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
2-1.
2 points. 9.8. 9.8.
Yep, Ms. Wiggins said I was walking toward the bridge along the shore when I saw something in the water. I had to take a second look, and I realized it was a body. Mrs. Wiggins, who said the body was that of a man, immediately called emergency services. An investigation was launched, and the body was removed from the water by authorities.
Ooh, that is an interesting find. Never jog, never go out anywhere that requests you to be in an environment that isn't an Applebee's. It is never good.
I thought you said TGI Fridays before we started this show.
I went to TGI Fridays. I go to Applebee's. I go to TGI
What do you
Fridays
think's
when I'm at work.
best?
Oh man, you can't argue with Applebee's because they have.
You like that more?
They have.
I like TGI Fridays more than I like
Food is
Applebee's.
so bad. at
Applebee's has half off apps, and I think we can't. We can't throw that away.
but
I'm
it's
fascinated
bad.
by this, man.
If all the apps are half off, that's just the price of the app.
That is true.
Don't be a fucking idiot about it. They're half off. I mean, yeah. Sometimes they have double the price apps, and then you're like, you don't go there then.
Why would you go there then?
You don't go there then. You go in as half off apps, which tends to be most of the day.
Why would you ever go?
Whatever. No, I'm a huge Applebee's fan. Massive.
What happened to you?
Yeah, what? Why don't you treat yourself better?
You insane? The other day I did Kat Tim's podcast. She's a great person, and we went to Applebee's, and I got the quesadilla, and then they give you a boneless buffalo chicken wing and a mozzarella stick. I put it all inside of the quesadilla, dipped it in sour cream, dipped it in artichoke dip, and now who's the fucking idiot? You know, you guys are idiots.
How did it taste?
Oh my god, it was just salty. Good.
Like a gunk.
Like a gunk.
Like a bit of a
like
gunk.
a really gunky gunk. But man, it was good as shit. And everyone was like, I don't want to talk to you.
Hey, Ben, what do I do to not be such a stupid idiot?
Stupid gunk, please.
You know, yeah. Well, I mean, I just feel like overall, you've got to figure out when to go to places when they have the best deals and
Okay.
the best service. And I brought Eddie to Applebee's many times. He never wants to go. He doesn't think the food is good.
I feel like the service there, it's just like a lost souls that wait.
No,
wait
they're
your table.
wonderful. They're getting jobs. They're making money. I'm tipping them. I tip Applebee's employees
Really
so well. Oh, absolutely.
Laker, favorite chain restaurant?
Applebee's is all right.
Applebee's is-
Chili's. I gotta go Chili's.
Get that queso. Get
They
that
don't
queso.
even have chili.
Margarita Chinatown.
Marcus, can you Google the Chili's menu? They do not have chili.
But it's about chili peppers. It's
Chili
peppers are
peppers.
on the fucking
Chili
fries.
peppers.
It's about the baby back ribs.
Yeah,
baby back.
I
Great
used to
songs.
like the baby back ribs, but they don't serve that cinnamon apple stuff that they used to serve.
Margarita
fuck
Monday.
this shit.
Oh, I love that
deal with
shit.
that,
That's
dude.
the whole reason I get the rib.
Yeah. No, Chili's is disgusting.
Chili's is more disgusting
I mean,
than
it's gross.
Applebee's.
It's become. I don't know if it always was this
But it does
disgusting,
not
but it
hold
definitely
up.
Is now.
I went
Yeah.
to a Chili's recently and had a pretty rough time.
You can't
that
go to
was-
a chain restaurant in New York City. They're all disgusting here.
Yes.
You gotta go to a
now.
suburban town where there's no hope, and that's the best job you could fucking get.
I say that.
That's where the strip clubs
Honestly,
are
yeah.
the best, and the best chain restaurants.
I will agree that is where the strip
It's
clubs
true.
are the best in smaller towns.
All of that,
Yeah.
anything where it's just like, and like you go to like fast food here, you get McDonald's or something in the city, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Shit is dry, way too salty. Every time I get off the plane, if I'm going to Florida, my first stop is like a McDonald's or some shit.
Oh, there's
I
a
open it up, I
middle-aged
bite
man
it,
with a
I'm like,
smile on his face serving you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to move up here.
Yeah.
This is opportunity.
That shit is fucking gourmet.
Yeah. The McDonald's I used to go to in Charlotte, North Carolina, it was 2 stories. They had patios outside. You would do it. It was beautiful. It was very nice.
And that's why I'm so concerned when the robots start making all of our sandwiches at these fast food
already
places.
are.
They already are.
already are.
They do the exact right amount that the company recommends to make the burger. I got fired from Taco Bell. I was giving people double sour cream. They would only come when I was working.
Yeah.
That's how much they loved the gorditas I was creating.
Oh, man.
These machines are just going to go by the book, and all this fast food stuff is going to fall downhill.
You're a chef.
I was one.
How do you think they referred to you? Because they didn't know your name if you were working in the back. If they only came when you were working.
Big creamy guy.
Yeah, big fat dude who looks like he knows how to eat.
That's the thing. When I worked at the Greek food restaurant, the Pizzeria, back in Tallahassee, Florida, we would all Pizzeria, we'd get really stoned in the freezer, and man, we hooked that shit.
Dude, when I worked at Pizza Hut, I would put 2 cheese sticks in the when the stuffed crust when it got invented. I was on the front lines, and I'll never forget the day we had to start
You
stuffing
made
crust.
the stuffed crust?
I
would
was
just
making
think
the
it
stuffed
shipped
crust
to you.
No, bro, you have to roll it in, and I would put 2 mozz sticks in there because that's all they were mozzarella
Ooh,
sticks.
is that
unbreaded.
code for mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, bro. And I fucking crushed it, and people were like, "This is the best pizza I ever had," and they fired my ass. I was like, "Screw
Why
you,
did they
man."
fire you, though?
I was wasting product. Fuck them.
Just
That
blaze.
shit was so
man.
good.
It was so good.
Remember,
stuffed crust
comedians
is
back
amazing.
then would be like, "Oh, you're putting cheese in the yes."
Oh my God, Jerry! The whole thing is
Shut
going to be
the
made of pizza.
fuck
Yeah,
up.
clam
it
up.
was the best stuffed crust pizza.
That shit is amazing, man. Stuffed
Jerry-
crust changed my life.
Jerry Seinfeld was not on the right side of history when it came to cheese and pizzas.
Absolutely not.
You know also, you know what? In addition to that, fuck Jim Gaffigan, man. Hot Pockets is wonderful. Yes.
Hot Pockets are wonderful.
Fuck that
like
dude,
Hot
man.
Pockets?
Yeah, I like Hot Pockets.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
not
Hot Pockets
good.
are great.
Hot Pockets are fantastic.
I don't like
If
them.
you have
Wait,
a
does
problem
that
with a
mean-
hot pocket,
That's
it's
like
your
an
fault.
adult-
It's a user error. You fucked up in the microwave.
Julie, your thoughts on Hot Pockets?
No, Hot Pockets are like the next level up from Tostino's Pizza Rolls.
Good point. Yeah.
That's like the adult version.
Yep. And Tostino's Pizza
Although
Roll.
I still love those.
Oh, I love them. And if you make Tostino's Pizza Rolls, your friends will come and clean your bedroom.
I like
That's
pizza
what
bagels.
Pizza bagels are the most
Bagel
disgusting
bites,
thing that's ever
yeah.
happened.
I like
So
pizza
gross.
bagels.
That's what you liked?
Yeah, I like that.
They had that good theme song too, man. We got pizza on the burger. Pizza in the town. That shit was great.
Yeah, it's good.
That's the most musical I've ever seen you.
And you've literally watched him play music before on a keyboard.
You know, we actually got 2 Pokemon Go stories today.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go all in.
The new augmented reality game Pokemon Go has gotten people off the couch and into the real world, but police in O'Fallon, Missouri say that 4 men have used the game to find players at a specific location and rob them using a handgun.
That's fun.
Oh, man. I mean,
It's for everybody.
That makes
It
sense.
is for everybody. I love the idea of someone going out to on a quest for a fictional character and just having a real life situation placed in front of
Well,
them.
you know they at least got an iPhone 6.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was about to say. That's why it's so smart, because you know that they have at least that.
And it does seem like a game that rich dickheads play.
Yeah, totally. I'm a piece of shit.
Yes.
About 8 or 9 people have been robbed by 4 men over the past couple of days. The latest robbery occurred Sunday morning at around 2 a.m. by the men in a black BMW before they were finally apprehended by police. The suspects used the Pokemon Go game to find their victims by anticipating where people might go through popular Pokestops.
Yep, hot spots, Pokestops, training centers. You know exactly where to fucking hit.
Virtual sites in the game that can be designated at any real-world location.
Flip the thing, get a Pokeball. Creek in the Cave is a stop.
I don't like
It better not be.
Yeah, right
is.
here. No, I've seen people here in the creek, getting their Pokemans.
Yep, you can come over here and spin the little medallion for the Creek in the Cave, and you get a bunch of Pokeballs.
And then you can play some pinball, and then you can order a burrito.
But they don't. They
and then
just
have
do
a
that and they
show and
leave.
go.
And then have a very dark conversation with a woman in the corner of the bar. For sure.
Listen, I don't know how to behave.
It's happy to have her here.
It's a dark place.
It's a very dark
is.
place
Yeah.
for dark people to congregate and sort of corner people and be very upsetting to them.
Yes, for all the fans who've come and seen the venue, you'll understand.
Right.
But the robbers had a BMW?
Yes.
Interesting.
They did have a BMW, and they were all kids for the most part. They were Shane Michael Backer, 18, Brett William Miller, 17, and Jameen James D. Warner, 18.
Wow, they released a 17-year-old's name. Is that legal?
They're being charged as adults, so yes.
Charged as adults because they rob people playing Pokemon? That is retarded.
Does that
that's
get
a-
connected?
Hold on,
You know.
put that photo back up, Marcus. I gotta get a real insight.
I mean, these kids are criminals.
Yeah,
I mean,
very-
Is that like
but
a
it's a
full
very
front neck tattoo on that kid in the middle?
Oh,
It
right.
is.
So we got two black dudes
Dude
and a
on the
white
right?
dude in the middle.
that
Dude
dude
on the
is
right
Puerto
looks-
Rican almost though.
Is this?
On the
I mean,
left.
this is actually
Yeah.
a really. I agree. We have a Puerto Rican, a white
it's
dude, and
an
a black dude.
incredibly
Racism
diverse
is, you know,
Robin trio, man.
Yeah,
this
they
is
just-
a
they just wanted
college
to rob-
brochure of Robin trios.
For a prison somewhere.
I mean, they just wanted their robbery to be reported by Gizmodo.
Yeah.
They were looking for a viral tie-in. You gotta they have marketing skills.
But you know what's so sad? The white kid wanted to be seen as such a rebel, and his skin color just wasn't doing it for him. He had to get the neck tattoo. If you're black or Hispanic, you can go tattoo free, and you're immediately a badass. This white kid really had to go the extra mile. Sad for him.
Very sad. No, these people deserve to be charged as adults.
Oh yeah, they're pretty much all.
It's like
adults.
one thing to get a neck tattoo, but it's another thing to get a throat tattoo.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
on the front. Like
Like
that's,
right over the Adam's apple. Like that's like some sensitive
that's
shit. Isn't it?
insane. That's where your jugular is. You put a needle there, it gushes blood, you die.
Oh my
Sure.
god.
But he chose to get a full tattoo over his jugular.
Yeah.
Let's all do it.
Let's do it right now.
Yeah.
You want to
let's
go get
out-
neck tattoos after this?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna do a Final Fantasy VII Chocobo.
Let's go Cave Comedy Radio all around.
Yeah, that's a
Show
great
our
idea.
fucking allegiance.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna leave? Huh? You eyeing Gas Digital over there, Holden? You won't commit?
Yeah, I'll commit. I'll get this tattoo, man. I'm definitely down. I'm down with the clown. Actually, Great Malenko right on the throat.
Oh yeah,
that would be good.
I
All right,
guarantee
that's a
you.
better idea.
I guarantee you, I can find that right now.
We'll each get a Joker
Clown
card.
on the Adam's
We'll each
apple.
get a
I'm
Joker
sure that
card.
exists.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking
I've-
sick.
I found it immediately.
What
It's
tattoo
multiple.
parties?
It's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Yes.
Oh well, I found this guy with the. He has the hatchet.
He's got the
man.
hatchet, man. That's a very popular ICP tattoo.
Yeah, and he's got a Twisted tattoo on his chest, which
Right.
Twisted is pretty much the second. They're like the brother band to Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah,
This just reminded me. When I was in LA last, I went to this taping for a show, and like it was all like in between the show shit, they had to like fill time and they play all these games with these people, and it was literally some of the saddest shit I've ever seen. All of these people, and at one point they had people up there like, "Oh, show us your tattoos or whatever," and this guy pulls up his shirt and he has this like big tattoo of his whole body of this woman, and the guy's like, "Oh, wow, that's beautiful. It's very detailed." It's like, "Oh, is that your wife?" It's like, No. So is your girlfriend? It's like, "No." Who is she? He's like, well, I went to the tattoo place and I liked the drawing. And he had a huge tattoo
God.
on his whole body
Of a woman
just a
that meant
random
nothing.
woman. That
That's
meant
like
nothing.
next level, like when you buy a frame and there's like a random family in the fucking frame. Like you hang it on your wall and like, this is my family now. It's like, no, those
And
people
then-
are on your body. The person's on your body now.
Yeah, the warm-up comic was so confused. He was like, what? And he was like, yeah, no. I said she was the prettiest one in the store.
Oh my god. Just have some face on it.
Yeah.
Actually, Lexi just got a tattoo, and she was like, "Hey, I'm getting one." I was like, "Well, don't get birds, because like every woman gets birds." And it's birds.
It's birds.
What is it? Lots of birds. Just
4 birds on her wrist.
Oh, okay.
And each one is colored in with. Only one is colored in. That represents her. She got it with her 3 friends who also got the same tattoo, and they have a different one colored in.
So 3 friends got 4 birds.
4 friends got 4 birds.
Okay, all right.
Yes, it's a beginning of a riddle.
Oh,
4
okay.
friends got 4 birds on
One
the,
of them's
on the
colored
wrist.
in.
One of them is colored in. 4 tell a lie, 2 tell
Who
the truth.
survives?
Yeah, who lives 20 days?
So what's up with the other friends? Do you think they're going to stick around forever? Or?
Oh, they're like totes besties.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, they do hand stuff and stuff.
They do hand stuff?
Yes.
What do you mean hand stuff?
Hand things in the nighttime. They got kids and shit too. They've been far into it now. So,
Right.
yeah, it's a bit of a I think it might have been like a weird sex trip for her, and I don't know if that's breaking the rules.
Oh, yeah,
huh?
she used to be a lesbian, right?
Yes, she did.
Right.
Very much.
Hand stuff.
Maybe.
Birds
It's not cheating with a woman.
And she told you this.
Yes. On several occasions. She won't shut up about it.
I went to the bathroom. Is Holden's girlfriend cheating on him?
We think so. Julie, what do you think?
Hand stuff?
Hand stuff.
Hand stuff is like a huge part of touching.
Yeah. Is hand stuff cheating?
Is hand stuff
I'd
cheating
say
with a woman?
85% touching is hand stuff.
Hold on a second. What did I miss?
Like
Gee,
85,
hold
you mean
on.
like 85% of the hand, like say like this. Is that hand stuff if it's just a palm?
That's all hand stuff.
Wait,
you touch with
hold
your
on.
hand.
Well, I
Wait,
guess
can we
maybe I
time
should
out?
preface. Maybe I should
Are we
preface for a
talking,
second.
like,
I should preface.
Lady action with
hand
your
stuff.
with.
But this is a little caveat
If a
here.
woman touches it,
I don't do hand stuff at all. I make sure that Lexi and my hands are tied behind us before lovemaking begins, right? So she's got to get it somewhere else. I do no hands. I fucking hate hand stuff.
Understandable then.
Yeah. She was. Was
Your
she?
name's Holden.
Yeah.
Yes, that might be why. Shit. Am I having a breakthrough?
But you can also be holding them with your legs. Oh, shit, he did it.
Good point, Kevin. So your girlfriend is having a sexual encounter
She
with
had a
another.
fun trip with her friends.
Yeah, 3 other friends. They all got tattoos together. 4 birds. She's one of the birds.
She's one of the birds.
What color bird is she?
What do you know?
Blue.
Her favorite color is purple.
Purple bird.
They're royalty.
Oh.
That's my favorite color.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our whole because all our everything's purple. It's like the chick from Breaking Bad.
Ah, Marie.
Yes, everything in that house is purple.
Did
if you go
Marie
back
cheat
and
on her
watch.
boyfriend with all of her other girlfriends?
Did she?
No. She loved Hank.
One of the differences
Yeah.
She
between
was
you and.
Bit of a
very
difference.
dedicated to Hank.
Bit of a difference.
Yeah.
All right.
Bit of
So I
a-
guess it's a good sign. We'll call it a good thing.
yeah, it's so pot. Everything in my life's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You would be allowed.
Did she orgasm from another person?
Oh, I just all. 2 words were said, hand stuff. I was like, cool. So I'm going, I've been playing a lot of video
hand
games this
stuff
weekend.
could be like a massage, like a back massage.
Absolutely.
Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Who the hell
Absolutely.
knows?
Another thing I despise.
I got a question for Laker.
Yeah.
Holden's life.
Yeah.
Would you switch?
Think about it.
He's younger.
Now but here's the question.
I'm living
She's
in a
allowed
pretty
to do
sweet
hand stuff
one-bedroom.
with other women. Are you allowed to do hand stuff with dudes?
Yeah, but I want to throw up at the thought of any kind of hand stuff with anybody. You
You
know?
look away and you pretend it's a girl.
Wow.
I can smell.
No. He doesn't do hand stuff with any. I mean, it's no hand stuff at all.
Oh,
What about foot stuff?
that sounds like a raw deal. If you can't get hand stuff as well,
Well, we get other things.
even if you don't want it, to know that it's available to you.
Foot stuff, I hate even more. I'm a weird person that way. I love heels. I hate feet. In fact, I think that's why I hate the summer so much.
You were like
Everybody
Ed's dad.
Everybody has their feet out at all times. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I wish I could have diabetes right now. Dude, everybody, and it's always the worst feet, too, are just out in your face all the time. I hate strangers on the train because of their feet every day of my life.
Interesting.
I see feet, just a gnarled foot.
Oh, Eddie, don't show
my
him your
God.
feet. Eddie is showing him his
I know, and he's got big, shitty sausage toes.
Yeah, Ed never wears shoes.
Oh my God, it's atrocious, and he wear in the flip flops too. It's just a goddamn
Yeah,
nightmare.
It's not right.
Old Asian woman feet is my worst.
Because they're binded.
Old, yeah, and they're all gnarled and just grumpy and bad. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I hate old Asian woman feet.
Okay, so Marcus, where are we at?
He's Googling old Asian women.
Yeah, he's trying
Why
to
are you
destroy
going
me.
to do that?
Look at them.
Oh, that's the worst one.
All right. Well, now we're looking at binded feet, which is a terrible
Yeah,
tradition
that's
by the
the-
patriarchy to try to make women look feminine. In reality, it ruined their entire feet. And
How do they walk?
they don't really.
Well,
walk.
that was
It's kind
part
of the plan.
Yeah, that was part of the plan. Is that because their feet were so tiny, they would have to shuffle behind the men. It was physically impossible for them to walk in front of the
See
men.
what you guys have done.
I didn't do jack shit.
I ain't on that.
What Ben has done.
I
always
gave my
send the woman
girlfriend a
in first.
foot massage last week. Don't give me shit.
Foot massage last night.
By the way, I am so sick of American good men getting blamed for how
Exactly.
disgusting other patriarchal
I ain't
societies
imprisoning
are.
no women, man. I don't got no girlfriend because I want them all to be free.
That's right. Holden wants them to be the most free of all of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has one, and she can still do hand
hand
stuff.
things. Hand stuff. It's just hand stuff.
Man, that is.
How many times?
That's
what
a
are
good
you,
sign.
What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm not touching anything.
Well, I mean,
can't stand
you
it.
should request she does it in front of you, make it kind of hot.
Oh, I could never. No. I'm bored. I get bored. They'd want to make a whole night of it.
God, you're fucking weird. Okay.
You know? It's exhausting. Absolutely exhausting.
Yeah, get on Witcher 3, man.
His quests aren't going to play themselves. His contracts, his Witcher
Do you
contracts.
wonder,
is
if you
expensive.
never played video games, Holden, do you think your life would be better now?
Oh, I'd be so successful. I'd have so many things going on right now. I'd be president. I'd be Obama right now. Literally, I would have figured out a way to
Is that
enter
what it
his
takes
mind.
to beat Barack Obama?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd
never played a
find-
video game.
I'd find a way to jump into his mind, like in being John Malkovich. I'd find a door or whatever.
And then you take control.
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you do?
Oh,
Like first act of business, you take control of Barack Obama's mind.
free pizza Fridays, baby.
For who?
Free pizza, everybody.
All of America.
Free pizza Fridays.
That's a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
Man, that's a shit ton of pizza.
It's a dickload of pizza.
It's just
Fuck
one
yeah, it
medium
is.
pizza.
Yeah.
a
Think about how
lie.
much one tank in the military would be feeding everybody pizza that day.
Actually, you
Maybe.
okay.
Kevin, what would
Smack
you do if you were Barack Obama?
If I was Obama for a day, man.
Well, you could
alright.
be him for a week.
For a week? I suppose I'd do the same shit I do normally, but I'd just talk a little different.
Yeah, you talk like, oh yeah, you gotta. That's how he talks, right?
Oh my God, I'd take Michelle out for a wonderful dinner. We'd go to the movies, and I would make her love me. It would be so fun.
You love Michelle.
Michelle is the hottest first lady that has ever existed.
Over
People-
Jackie O.
I believe so.
You think so?
I do believe so because Jackie O was not nearly as fit.
She was very
Michelle
fit.
is tight as fuck.
I hate
Michelle
this
got
whole with her
body.
arms. What? Who gives
What?
a shit?
What do you
Everyone
mean?
loves her arms. They
Her
always
arms
talk
are
about her
incredible.
Yeah,
got
but who
great
gives a
arms.
fuck?
No, I think, I'm going to go Jackie. I'm going to go Michelle Obama over Jackie, and I think those are pretty much the only two hot first ladies that have ever existed.
That
I
have
know what
ever
John
lived.
Quincy Adams' chick looked like, but
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Laura Bush was all right.
Oh, my Eddie.
That's how she
I
got
don't
the
mind
name.
her as a human being, but it's a sexual attraction.
I don't know. Let's look up a picture of Laura Bush when,
I'm
you're done with your math equations.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much it would cost to give every American a free piece of pizza every Friday.
Oh, a free piece.
Yeah, free pizza Friday.
Oh,
Oh, so it's a
no, we're
$2
doing stuffed
slice?
crust and they're getting
Yeah,
half
yeah.
a pie.
Everyone's
This is with the
got dollar
government
slices.
overreach. We're all living like the Russians.
Everyone's getting half a pie. Okay, that
Why,
changes
everybody's going to
things.
line up like a fucking bread line? What are we? This is America.
This is
sir.
your policy, dickhead.
Yes, sir.
You
So we're
don't
going to have a
have
half
to
a
eat it
pizza.
either. I mean, you could not show up.
The government's just going to
Yeah.
deliver you
We're
a free piece of
getting,
pizza.
we're
every
getting
Friday.
3 slices and a soft drink, right?
Yeah, totally.
We better. Jesus.
Three slices and a
thing.
soft drink.
Yeah,
way
I mean,
too
what are
much.
you're not going to drink anything with your pizza?
All right, we'll keep talking about.
By the way,
Michelle Obama.
also, one more thing I would do. I'd put free heroin in the sewers. Get rid of all those people. Free heroin in the sewers.
So you're under the idea that they will then go to the sewers
Yes,
and get
they'll
there.
live. It'll be down there.
Yeah,
no one's
yeah.
gonna leave. They're getting
And
free
wait,
heroin.
what happens when they're in the sewers?
They just
get in
stay
the
down
sewer
there.
and
and they
they'll
eventually
stay there.
die.
Yeah.
They won't come back out.
They will not come
Probably
back
not.
up.
And then they won't make it
Yeah,
out.
and they'll fertilize the earth and all that good stuff when they
This
die.
is how chuds were made.
yeah,
Kind of.
That'd be kind of fun to fight. That'd be like a fun, cool thing to happen to the world.
Cannibal humanoid underground dweller.
Yeah,
that's it.
Chud is a great movie.
Chud's
I
amazing.
do want to point out that Eddie looked at his girlfriend just to affirm that he got something right. And you're very nice to Ed, so thank you for treating him like the special needs person that he is.
By the way, Holden, if we were to give just one slice of pizza,
Please call me Obama.
please, President Barack Obama.
Yes, yeah, I would like that. Yeah, give pizza. His speeches are so boring. He's the most boring. Oh my god.
No, man.
Fall asleep.
They're poised.
When he started singing that one time, that was fucking sick. But other than that,
All right, so we've got a population of 31.3 million people in this country.
sure.
Average, we're just going to slice, one slice.
Right.
Average slice of pizza, $2.50.
Not if you had two brothers.
Yeah, you got to
But
put
that shit is
into context.
terrible.
Send everyone to Two Brothers.
Yeah, the math would be so much easier if you just did two brothers.
I guess you could do two brothers, but I was trying to.
Look, if the government's going to be giving
2.50
everybody a slice of pizza, it's
You
going
gotta
to be
think of it
something
like
Papa
all
John's.
around
They're not
the
going to give
world.
Papa John's a fucking artichoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfucker ain't getting artichoke.
What is the whole world
Ain't
got
none
mad?
of them.
I mean, I was going more for slice. I was going for slice pizza.
You ever heard of
Slice.
government cheese? That's the worst cheese.
All right, yeah. So we're going
the
two brothers.
pizza's gonna
Well,
be the
that
worst
changes
cheese.
the whole fucking thing.
you don't even
We're going
do
two
math.
brothers.
You just
If we're
count the
going-
number.
Yeah, then it's just fucking $31.3 million
Yeah, so
per month.
easy. How much
Or
does a
per
tank
week.
cost?
Per
How much
week.
does a single
So,
tank cost?
That's
right.
nothing. For the government, that's nothing.
Let's just go ahead and 30. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and say 3, 1, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0. All right, 31,300 times 52. 52 weeks in a year
Okay.
Okay.
equals. That is going to cost the United States
Yeah.
per year
Uh-huh.
$1 trillion, $1.6 trillion.
That's actually a lot. That's a
but
lot
here's
of money.
the thing. You're giving everybody one slice. All those people, they're going to buy another slice and a drink.
Yes.
So you're stimulating the economy.
Yes.
Yeah, but the money's not going back to the
They're going to
government.
be hungry after the first one. So
Yeah.
they go, that's what you...
You're giving the economy.
Daddy, I want something out of the candy machine.
Yes.
Yep.
So we're sending
You're
people
giving
to.
the economy hand stuff.
So
And
we're-
that is what the platform I'm running
just like
on.
that.
baby.
Devil's
giving it to
advocate.
the economy?
Just devil's
Yes.
advocate. Should we just maybe just spend that money feeding the homeless?
Die, devil.
No.
Where you came from, devil?
Get the homeless job.
Yeah, we are feeding the homeless every Friday at 3 p.m.
The devil is a trickster lord.
They don't
and I
need a
will not-
handout. They need a hand up.
That's right, Ben. That's right. And now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Oh no!
Unless the devil has something to say about
unless
it.
the devil would like to stop it. Friends with the devil. Jerry Garcia was a friend to the devil, and how did he end up?
Ben and Jerry's?
Yes, he ended up a Ben and Jerry's flavor. Now today's segment's brought to you by This Week in Jackin', Chris Laker's show. Chris, where can we find it?
It's on Cave Comedy Radio.
Yeah, of course,
Where
right?
is
Where can we
that?
find everything else. Yeah, everybody knows already.
.com.
.com. Yeah. http://cavecomedyradio.com.
www.cavecomedyradio.com.
Forgot about the World Wide Web.
Colon.
It's a colon.
So,
It's absolutely a colon.
Not semicolon?
Not a semicolon.
Marcus is about to jerk off.
Cancer.
Marcus is about to jerk off, and he wants a fun video to watch. We all told him about this website where he's going to go and watch a fun jerk off video. He's going to choose one of them. We have to each come up with a video title and maybe what the porno is about. If it's a porno, maybe it's just a shot of a Glen.
I prefer a porno.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. So I already
That will bear into my judging.
the name of mine is The Interesting Unicorn. It's vaguely Harry Potter themed. It's sort of like, Hagrid's like, oh, we got, there's a creature in the woods, and so the little wizard boy kind of goes down to the woods and he's like, oh, it's just a horse. Why would you? It's just a horse.
An
right?
actual boy or an 18 and up posing as
Oh,
a
like
boy.
a ripped bald dude who's pretending to be a little boy, right? Like like with tats on his neck and stuff, like all porn stars are, right? Ripped ass bald guy, right?
Right.
But he's talking like this, like, oh, it's a curious unicorn, right? But he doesn't see the head of it, right? And then he moves in, and it's log of shit, like one would expect, right? So instead of a horn.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Is there shit for a
he
horn?
gets fucked by a so he gets fucked in the ass by a log of shit horn, kind of like a hard solid one. He's like, oh, shit's fucking me, shit's going up in there instead of out of there. I'm done. I was done a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, I will concede that it is interesting.
Yes, it is. Yes, the title gives.
Although not quite my bag.
You love Harry Potter.
It depends on what the rest of us do.
Marcus, do you love Harry Potter?
What am I already out of the? Is that what you're saying?
It will be very hard to do worse than that. For a myriad of reasons that I don't believe I need to go into right now.
And big tits. All the trees have breasts.
Okay, well that.
And they're not wearing bras.
But just like disembodied tits?
Yes, and no bra though. On the tree. All right, Kevin.
I know, but I mean, disembodied tits are fine if I know who they belong to.
They're on the body of a tree.
The tree grew them, maybe.
Yeah.
On a tree.
Yeah, the trees in Harry Potter, they all like move around and stuff. They're like Wizard of Oz trees.
Cool.
There's a man hanging from. If you look closely, there's a shadow of a guy hanging. Anyways,
There's a dwarf.
You have to pause at the right part. Yeah, he'll be hanging from the tree. All right.
Gotcha.
So mine is called That Scene from The Lion King, but different. And so it's basically we recreate that scene from when Simba got exiled and he fell into that elephant graveyard. So, but we're going to have horses, right? And it's two people on the one horse. This is one of them. Yeah. And they fucking on the horse.
Oh,
together.
like Witcher 3.
Yeah. So they fucking on this horse. I haven't really played Witcher 3, but I agreed because you want to win.
Yeah.
And so they fucking on this horse, and they get to the cliff. They don't know the cliff's coming. The horse just. running.
So the horse is
is just speeding.
Okay.
As they're fucking
full gallop, but they're still fucking.
And they fall into the elephant graveyard, and they're like, "Oh shit! Are they gonna be impaled? Are they gonna die?
Yeah.
Or are they just gonna tumble through these bones?" But what happens is. The girl lands, one rib cage goes perfectly a good 6 inches into her vagina.
Right.
And
the entire rib cage or just a rib?
Just the one.
Okay.
And the guy goes in his butt. And in the pleasure, they fall slow.
Right.
And then they just make out together and grind away on these ribs, man.
You know what? That's even more interesting than the interesting unicorn.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like people having sex in motion. You guys ever seen that one where they're both hanging off of the rock face and they're fucking in midair?
No. Yeah.
It's hot.
Oh, but stop giving clues. I mean, I'm next. One of the next people, but just stop giving clues to everybody else, Marcus.
I mean, I don't know. I like motion.
Ben Kissel.
Mine's gonna be called Porky's Piles of Pigs. Poopy. And basically, we're just going to get the cast of Porky's. Where are they now? And they'll all be very sad and in desperate need for work. Kevin's got to go. Goodbye, Kevin. They're the cast of Porky's. For those that don't know, is a wonderful late '80s, maybe early '90s rom-com.
I like Meat.
Yep, Meat was a great guy.
Favorite.
So we're bringing the cast of Porky's back for Porky's Piles of Pigs, and they will all have sex with one another, and it'll be exciting for you, Marcus, and you're going to love every goddamn second of it.
I mean, I did have a thing for Wendy Williams, the coach. Remember the one that screamed when the other coach was fucking her in the gym and they both got fired for moral turpitude?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the from Sex and the City. What's her name? And that's
is that Miranda?
Yeah.
That's Miranda?
Yeah.
I loved Miranda. Yeah.
Bit of a Miranda?
Yeah, I have
Which
red
one
hair.
am I?
You're like, you're the cosmopolitan.
Okay.
You're the drink.
I'm the drink.
Yes.
Julie.
Yeah. Okay. So I was going between two of them, but I'm gonna say. So Marcus, have you ever heard of Fuerza Bruta?
Fuerza Bruta.
Yes.
I think I have.
It's in Union Square.
It's a Union Square. It's a New York show that takes place above you, and it's like people dancing above you within water.
I've seen the ads.
Yeah. Okay. So this is like Fuerza fuck ya, right? So like this is just porn that happens in like shallow water above you.
So I have to change locations for this.
VR.
No. It's VR. Yeah, it's virtual reality.
It's
This is
VR.
like
Okay,
virtual
so I
reality.
don't-
You're
so I-
there.
I don't have to go anywhere.
No,
I
and you can
prefer.
like move and get different angles and like that whole thing.
So people fucking in water above me.
Yeah, but they're like dancing. They're like doing other shit. They're not just like, it's just not two people above you.
Okay.
The
You know, like
first
crazy
one
shit.
animal-related idea, so I think that gets an extra
Yeah,
point.
people.
It's people. Well, technically, Ben had no pigs in his. It was just porkies.
People from Porky's who starred in Porky's called Porky's Pile. I wanted to say pussy. Porky's Pile's a pussy.
Ooh, you're dirty, Ben.
But I'm getting a little too blue for my liking. You get a point, Ed. 2-2.
Interesting. Where's the fruit?
You got a point for that. You got a fucking point for that. Oh, I got a point. I'm 2. What do you mean? I got a point.
We're tied. 2-2.
I was up 2-1.
Game inside the game.
I just lost the game. Chris?
All right. Well, everybody's giving you fake ones, but I got a real one that I found that's really hot that I'm going to send you the link to.
Thank you.
It's these four really cute chicks just finger banging each other,
Ooh, hand stuff.
and they all got these matching tattoos of birds on their wrists. And one of them keeps talking about how her shitty boyfriend just plays video games all the time, and she'd rather be with women. And it's really good video.
Man, I would never want to see that. I would hate
It's
to
just
watch
out,
that.
That's out of your.
No interest. Don't send me that link.
No. Okay.
All right.
Send it around.
It's pretty good though. It sounds interesting.
Ed Larson. Some people call you buffoon of the lake. Some people say
Oh, no, I'm wet.
That's right.
you gotta quit going to that lake. It only freezes over during the winter months. Ed,
I ain't being wet.
why is he wearing hockey gear?
All right. Mine's a VR thing.
Okay.
And it's kind of got an animation type of deal to it.
Will you provide me with the necessary equipment?
Sure. Cool. Yeah. I mean, of course. That's nowhere. I'm not even thinking about that.
Good.
Clearly.
But it's a VR thing. But what you can do is you can like take like Sally Field from the 70s, and they will you could bang her. And like it'll like be like her from
Anybody
like,
you want, or what you should have said was the coach from.
well, that's what made me think of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then Sally Field from, Smoking the Bandit. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Or like Raquel Welch. Just like you can
Daisy Duke.
You just
Any
made
of
two
them.
things better than that.
Nothing's better than nothing's
They're
better
both
than
Daisy
Sally
Duke.
Fields.
You would take
I would
Sally Field over
my
Daisy
top.
Duke?
I would definitely take Sally Field over Daisy Duke. Did you see Hooper? You see Hooper? No, you got to see. Oh my God! Look at her in those tiny shorts in Hooper.
Imagine Barbarella.
You can, yeah. You
Wonder
can
Woman.
fuck Barbarella.
Yeah.
What are you fucking idiots talking about right now?
I'm so lost.
Virtual reality having sex with women
Sally
that
Fields.
that gave you boners when you were just a little child.
Yeah.
Exclusive, but it's the women then. Like you can
It's
pick
the women
like,
then.
But
It's from
just say for example.
55 to 82.
But do I also have a
okay.
Steel Magnolia option with Sally Field?
No, that's not an option.
That's not an option because
How is
I
that
would
an
kind
option?
of like to fuck
Garbage.
Sigourney Weaver now.
Sigourney Weaver now?
Galaxy Quest Sigourney Weaver, dog.
Yeah, Galaxy Quest. I went to.
I was never a big Sigourney Weaver
I'm a
guy.
huge Sigourney Weaver.
I
fan.
wasn't until Galaxy Quest.
Really?
And that
She never did it
me
for me.
mind.
What is wrong
Yeah.
with you guys?
No,
You were a big Sigourney Weaver person?
Yeah, she saved the Earth from aliens.
yeah. You remember when she woke?
Multiple
Remember when
times.
she woke up and she was in that tank top and just her panties?
Yeah, the aliens got her all
For some
dressed
reason,
right.
I don't know why. That never turned me on. Sally Fields.
Sally Field. Okay, that's
You
fine.
can bang Sally
Wait a
Fields.
second.
You're like
Sally
you like the
Field
emotionally
over
unstable women.
Sigourney
Sigourney
Weaver.
Weaver?
Yeah, I was a big Sally Field. Sally Field is just gorgeous. So you can have sex for VR sex with Sally Field.
I mean, you
in the
want
70s.
all of that.
just from Sally Field.
I don't know
When did
about
this
that.
change? Because at first it was from Sally Field, and then I was like, "What about Daisy Duke?" And you're like, "Okay," and now you're back to just Sally Field.
Just Sally
I
Field.
want.
You gotta specialize.
I don't know. I didn't. Is
I mean,
Sally
you
Field?
still win.
Yeah.
Eddie wins.
Of course he wins.
Yeah,
He
I'm
win-
not gonna watch Miranda from Sex in the City now. Fuck the coach. I mean, I would, but I'd rather fuck Sally Field.
I'm one of the only
1970.
people that mention a woman.
I mean, Laker mentioned a woman. Actually, I would also. Laker, you're a close second.
Yeah? Don't you want to masturbate to Holden's girlfriend getting finger banged?
Oh.
Friends?
Is that right? So I
mean-
when I went to the bathroom, Holden, did you admit that your girlfriend's cheating on you?
She said she was going to have a space jam with her friends. And I said, what is a space jam?
What is, yeah.
And then she kind of went on to describe a little bit of what hand stuff is. I had to get a definition for a lot of terms.
And that's fine with you.
Yeah.
No problems with it?
I was like, which one is, who's animated and who's the basketball player, And she just kind of kept, she was just talking. We talked for hours that night. It was really romantic.
All right, so that's the Roundtable. Check out Laker's show, This Week in Jackin', right here on Cave Comedy Radio. I think you're going to love it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's all you... I mean, what about the rest of us?
No, Laker is the guest. He gets the credit. I mean,
Julie's also a guest.
Yeah, fuck you, Ben.
I want to promote the Murder Fish show. Hold on a second, baby.
And then I'm no.
Promote yourself.
No. I'm after Ed, and then you can go.
Thanks so much for listening to the last podcast on the left. We're going to be in Los Angeles.
Ben, we're
on
not done yet.
Saturday, and,
Go ahead.
Abe Lincoln's Top Hat. I also do the Red Eye podcast now.
Are you?
Yeah, it's
What
actually-
time's that on?
It's a podcast. Whenever you play it.
It sounds like it'd be too late at night for me to hear it.
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
too
matter.
late. I can't
right.
watch it.
Too late.
All right,
I
everyone
can't
plug
watch
everything they want to plug.
it. Yeah, Twitch. Holden Nader's Hell on Twitch.
You're not even bringing
yeah.
the names in anymore.
No, I did it a couple of. I did it last week.
I'm talking about the
It was
people who
fantastic.
listen. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you can go watch me play Dark Souls. I think that's archived, right? Yeah, it was super
It's
fun.
on my YouTube page and my Twitch page. I am an animal.
And you can go listen to my music show, The Lucky Bone Show, at mixcloud.com/Marcus Parks. I'm waking up early and putting out 2 a week now.
And if you want to hear my easy listening version of his show, come check out the Lucky Scoden Show. It's a really good time. We do it on Sunday at 7 a.m.
I wanted to end it so much earlier.
At first, I was mad that he did it, but then I listened and I was won over. It's really good.
Yeah, some really good flute on there.
it's
If you want to
really-
catch some good flute, if you want to
out-
catch some good saxophone.
Murder Fish show, August 14th? August 14th.
More like August 14th.
The
It's gonna be a
second
garbage
Saturday in
show.
August is a great time for the Murder Fish show. You come on down to the pit, 9:30 p.m. Listen to the brighter side, pretty please, and catch me on Instagram. Let's bump them numbers.
More like August 14th.
Oh my God, it's
right.
your show.
Murder Fist is doing great. Julie, what's going on with you? You actually do important things with your
What
life.
did Marcus have to say?
Oh, I already did it. My
did
Marcus
yeah,
Bones.
yeah, look at that.
Yes.
Or and also at Instagram and Twitter at Marcus Parks. All those as well.
Good. Very nice.
totally.
Everyone's going to go there now.
Yeah, they will.
My sketch group, Buzz Off Lucille, has a show running at the UCB right now called Balls Deep, where we just make fun of dudes the whole time. It's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
It's a great show.
Eddie also has huge balls.
Yeah.
Yes, it's also funny
A
because
lot
his
of
balls.
inspiration
But
there.
they're floaters.
Yeah, they do float. If you're ever on a big boat and it's sinking, grab Ed because his balls are gonna stay up.
Bring it right up to the top.
Oh, and shout out to Omar from Lubbock. It's his birthday today. Oh, yeah, I got drunk with Omar in a bar once. He's a very nice man.
Lubbock or leave it, Omar.
Lubbock or
He
leave it.
hates it.
Julie, any other
Leave it.
anti-men things that you're working on?
Oh, Lady Parts Justice is where I
Good.
work, where, support women's reproductive rights.
There you go.
Hell yeah, get
rid of
them kids.
Let them kill the children.
I say let them live. Let them live.
Let it
Beautiful.
happen.
Beautiful. I just love fetuses.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't know. Why not?
I love the band fetus.
I like pictures. What's that?
I love the band fetus.
Is there a band fetus?
Oh man, there's probably 3.
Now, this one's spelled with an O.
Yes.
Yeah.
Photius.
F-O-E-T-U-S. Foetus.
Oh, very fun.
Fetus.
Well, I'm so
Laker, This Week in Jacket.
We
the
already
show.
did that. That was
show,
the whole
the
start.
show.
Twitch.tv,
Yeah,
Holden
oh,
Nader's
yeah.
Hoe.
Yeah, the show, that's another thing. And it's every Wednesday here at the Creek, 10 p.m.
See?
There you go.
There's more. This is you dig.
All
you
right.
dig.
That's good. I mean, no one is
Please,
listening to this
everybody, I really want you to tune into Fox News to watch my good friend Ben Kissel.
Yep. He needs the views. He needs the
part. We
hits.
need the views. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to cavecomedyradio.com.